Everyone, welcome to the Happy Pessimist Leftist, the show that not only holds people in power accountable, but holds ourselves accountable as individuals. How are all you beautiful people doing today? Do me a favor, stay beautiful. Anyways, some people have been accusing Jimmy Dore of being a grifter. Now, just like my last video about Jimmy Dore, the subject is bigger than one man, actually. It involves Jimmy Dore, yes, but it is bigger than the Jimmy Dore show. Do I think Jimmy Dore is a grifter? Do I think that? No, I don't. But some people do, and they think it's obvious. Some people think it's obvious. Some people would look at this and say, hell yeah, that's exactly who he is, right? Um, but I personally have no reason to believe he is a grifter, for one. And two, you can never truly know 100% of the time what someone's true intentions are unless you can read minds. Um, I have yet to see any hard evidence that proves he is a grifter. Um, Now, do I believe that it's okay for people to create a YouTube channel whose content involves things that interest them, things that they care about, and ask for financial support from their audience? Do I think that's okay and fair? Absolutely. I mean, God, abso-fucking-lutely. Even if it's just a side hustle, whatever. I would personally, I would love that someday, right? If I can get on that level, that would be fucking fantastic. That would be great. If you can make money or even make a living talking about stuff you love and care about online, then God bless. You kidding me? Ain't nothing wrong with that, baby. God fucking bless. Power to you. I'm the type of lefty that often applauds success and not accuses everyone of selling out just because they've made it big. That side of me is more reserved for politicians and for those in power, whose decisions affect other people's lives, or it's reserved for, big fat hypocrites sometimes. That's usually what that's reserved for, at least for me, that kind of, behavior. Now, there are certain up and coming YouTubers who are bigger than me, but are still a lot smaller than Jimmy Dore, who are accusing him of grifting, which in this case means, telling people what they want to hear so that you can get paid, and who aren't genuine, right? There we go. Now, to these other lefty YouTubers, and I guess some of them are kind of big too, but anyways, to these lefty YouTubers whose name I won't mention any names, but I have a question for all of you. Just an honest, friendly question here. Do you have a Patreon link attached to your channel, or a PayPal account, or some kind of address, PO box, whatever, mailing address, whatever, or any way for people to send you money to support your work? Do you have any of those things? If the answer is yes, like if you have a Patreon, for example, if the answer is yes, then couldn't someone accuse you of grifting? Or at least say that your long-term goal, if/when your channel blows up, is to be a big-time grifter. Who, me? No way. I'm the real deal. I do this because I care about the issues and want to spread awareness. Oh, really? Oh, really? Well, then why are you asking for money? Is Google ad revenue not enough? I know it's a pitiful amount that YouTube ads get you and all of that, but do you really need to set up a Patreon account to do what you're doing? If you really just cared about the issues, unlike Jimmy Dore, right? Look, I'm not accusing anyone of being a grifter, not even these critics of his, because I really don't know. And frankly, I really don't care. But those of you who are pointing the finger at Jimmy Dore, but then engage in similar financial behavior, one could ask these people, are you genuinely criticizing Jimmy, or do you want to become Jimmy? I think that's a fair question to ask. Do you want to replace Jimmy Dore? Here is a Star Wars analogy for you nerds out there, like myself, because I fucking love Star Wars. Star Wars analogy. Are you guys the Sith apprentices who just want to kill their Sith master so that you can become the new Darth Grifter? Is that it? And I love Jimmy's style, but a lot of these accusers online are almost just as loud as Jimmy. They curse and rage like Jimmy, but who knows, right? They might be watching him closely. Here's the thing. If you guys weren't asking your viewers for money, I wouldn't have said anything. But I see that some of you, if not most of you, are asking for money. So couldn't someone make the same argument towards you and accuse you of being at least a wannabe grifter or a grifter hopeful, small time grifter? And look, I know people personally who don't have a Lefty channel, let alone a YouTube channel, who also think Dore is a grifter and who would agree with you. And to those people that I'm mentioning, that I know personally, we either have a civil discussion about it or we simply agree to disagree. But to those of you who do have an online presence, even if it's small, asking your audience, your viewers for money, while accusing Jimmy Dore, one could argue that you are just as suspect, wouldn't you think? And listen, listen, even if you were right about Jimmy Dore, no one really knows if you ask me, but let's just pretend you're 100% right about Jimmy and he's just a grift. Why are you taking a page out of his book, the person you're criticizing, and a page out of the books of other content creators and trying to create a new revenue stream for yourself then? Maybe you're trying to do exactly what he's been doing. But what do I know? What do I know? Just something to think about. Anyways, guys, that was just a short one for you real quick. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing safe. All of that. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and have a good one.